had an outstanding season in Top Star competitions here at his home track this season. Green flag comes down underway, and they're 3 wide into turn number 1 for the first time. Taj Van Zetty, a great start from the inside of the second row as it all gets a little bit untidy further back. Olivia L, Vince Lindsay, and Jasmine Kennedy caught up in it, along with the 13 of Alicia Cooper. Got Rafici right on his rear tail tank into turn number 1. Rafici to the bottom side of the racetrack. The 49 hits the leaders. We got Darren Francis upside down. And Glenn Dickinson nowhere to go, caught up in it, and we'll have a red light. Anthony Guardo has also put the 43 car into the concrete wall. Rest went straight around the outside of Craig Bosrell, and also the 49 of Dominic Rafici looking to closing speed on the leader, and he enters turn number 3. Samanik on the charge in 84. Here he comes as Forbes gets very untidy. Daniel Forbes got to loop it right in front of the field. Tim King nowhere to go, climbs over the side of Craig Bosrell, and we've got our second major incident in heat number 1 of the day for the limited sprint cars. Straight around the outside in the 84. What an outstanding outside pass. He moves into second place in the West Coast Smash Repair number 84 for Murphy Race Cars. He's on the charge. He's found a bit of racetrack to work with. Rest went straight around the outside of Craig Bosrell, and also the 49 of Dominic Rafici looking to closing speed on the leader, and he enters turn number 3. Samanik on the charge in 84. Here he comes as Forbes gets very untidy. Daniel Forbes got to loop it right in front of the field. Tim King nowhere to go, climbs over the side of Craig Bosrell, and we've got our second major incident in heat number 1 of the day for the limited sprint cars. You just go straight around the outside of the 7 car. This time around, moves his way up into 3rd place. And here comes Craig Bosrell working the bottom. The Empire Graphics number 4 just tags the left-hand side. The 49 of Dominic Rafici tries to keep the motor mobile. Issue still at the left front of Nathan Davis. Is not slowing him down any. Just dealing with it. And we got one upside down in turns 1 and 2. The 82 of Brad Albach has just tripped over down there in turn number 2. Has a serious mechanical failure for the 26. By the looks of things for Glenn Dickinson, but more work to do for Morgan Melvin on the infield. Side into Hawkins corner, wheel-to-wheel late model action on a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Western Australia. All fell back to the front, back around the outside of his good mate in Matamato. Blythe trying to work the outside as Jason Bond retires to the infield. Here comes the national champion to the outside of Amato. What a move around the outside as he hustles into turn number 3 to the top shelf on the outside of Warren Oldfield. Kisses the concrete wall. Bit of damage to the right rear quarter panel. The Australian number 1 for Blythe's All Electrics. He is hustling to the outside, using all of the Ellenbrook Speedway and a little bit more. Here he comes again to the outside of Oldfield. Blythe to the outside, stands on the loud pedal, and the Australian champion hits the race lead as they come off turn number 4. Ball around the outside of Warren Oldfield. Bossbergen trying to follow him around the outside of Matamato. What a race in earnest. Here at Ellenbrook Speedway, the Pro Dirt Late Model Series turning on the action, and the national champion is putting on a show.
Ferraro gets out of shape. They're all out of shape on the exit of turn number 4. Somehow they've all straightened themselves up, and it's still Mohammed Dom who leads. Hinsey now finds herself sitting there in 2nd spot. Jack Terrendez has contact, and Mohammed Dom's gone upside down in turn number 1. There's more contact. Ferraro and Herbert.
30 to the inside of the 26 of Glenn Dickinson. They're wing to wing off turn number 4. And Langerigan has the car in 2nd place. Bosrell trying to work his way forward. The Empire Graphics number 4. And round we go. GJ Freight number 44. Oh, Brendan Dickinson has come to a stop. From Davis, Atkinson. Daniel Forbes is now 7th. From Matthew Lawton, Matt Borges. And we got one that's come to a stop. Down there in turn number 2, the 90 car of Brooke Newson. Yellow caution lights will come on. With 1 lap completed and 9 remaining here in Heat 4 of the limited sprint cars. But an outstanding start by Anthony Guardo and Kennedy in the southern half of Perth. And Hayden Norman all of a sudden has the nose in front. Castagna fights back on the low line. And Peter Hutchins is going to make it a 3-car race. They're nearly 3 wide. Zenit turn number 3. Oh, Hutchins spins right in front of the field. And oh no, Jackson Derrick has made heavy contact with the front of the 5 car of Peter Hutchins. And the yellow lights come on. They're really going at it for 3rd and 4th. Amato super deep into turn number 3 and brings the 82 undone. Gathers it up at Michael Holmes. In fact, it was Amagiri in 83, cannons into the back of Amato. It's all go as they come out of turn number 4. 17 sprint cars. Hit the loud pedal into turn number 1 here at the Ellenbrook Speedway. And we've already got one off their racetrack. And the entrance to turn number 1 is Grant Atkinson in 27. No signs of distress with that front wing. Build back on the bonnet on his entry, car number 30 for TLC Contracting as he brings it into Hawkins Corner with a good lead, but very shortly the lap traffic will come into it, and Nathan Davis has brought the yellow caution lights on in car number 36. He's up by the concrete. And very shortly Dylan Sexton will be challenging our race leader, and all around goes Sean Semenek. Keeps the motor going, they all take evasive action. But the 84 car is spun in turn number 3, and unfortunately for Sean Semenek, he will be restarting at the back of the bar. Richie and Dylan Sexton. Here comes Tim King to the inside of Dylan Sexton. Oh, right in front of the leaders. Oh, Raffici. Oh, no, Dominic Raffici's been caught up by the spinning lap car of Sudholtz. David Sudholtz in car number 73. So we got now Daniel Forbes spun in turn number 4 in car number 7.
Forbes has had to park it. We get set again. Semenek Shalita. Oh, drama! Massive drama. Semenek did not fire. Landrigan come to contact, and we've got yellow again.
And Veronica McCann looking racy early in this one in the AMCAP, number 50 from Cardi, Chalmers, and further back Amato has come to a stop in car number 82 with 1 lap down and 29 remaining in the late model sedan feature race.
Back into this one. So too is Volkswagen. Burns runs wide. This time there we go. No! Drama for the top 3, and Burns is in the wall hard. The lap competitor of Laura Burns has been left the worse for wear in the 44. Oldfield was able to get past. We can't say the same for the 8 or the 26.
Warren Oldfield just creeps the field out of turn number 4 and it's backed them up at the tail. Adamato and Paul Stubber. Concertina effect through the field as wheel cover comes off one of the cars in the main straight as well. And Amato and Stubber have brought on the yellow caution lights down there in turn number 4, so we'll do it all again with just 3 laps remaining.